Hello, I'm Pan, and we're almost in the next era of Vanguard. And I wanted to talk about what I want, what I hope we get, and what I expect will happen in the upcoming new Vanguard era. I'm gonna start talking about what I want with the anime, and I really hope instead of 12 episodes, we get like 24 episodes per season because the Vines kind of really showed that like the series needs to be longer. Story arcs kind of just felt like incomplete or like rushed. For the first season, like the anime was like really tight. Like there was barely any room for them to do like anything, and honestly, that was fine. I actually think 12 episodes for the first season of Divine was pretty good, but like season 2 and like so on, it really felt like it would have really benefited from like more episodes. And to be honest, I don't think it should be like 24 episodes, more like 16 episodes, like 4 extra episodes to do like a couple of more things, like flesh out more characters and stuff. Like I really feel like they could have fleshed out, developed Quan more, but like it, there just wasn't like enough episodes. But if they do change it to 24 episodes, I would say 4 seasons would be better instead of five. Since like if they do change it to 24 episodes, like 24 episodes a season is like way too much. But to be honest, even though I'm saying this, I don't think they'll do this. I think they'll keep on with like the 12 episodes per season. As for protagonists and all of that, I'm kind of fine with how like they make protagonists. If like they want to make it another like blue-haired Keter Sanctuary character, I'm like, well, whatever. Keep it going. We have Aiki, we have Akina, who both use like night avatars and stuff, and like we have 3 protagonists with like blue hair, and I'm like, well, you know what? Keep it going. But in all seriously, I don't really care how they make their protagonists. I'm like, whatever. Like just make this story good. As for like there's like a big like talking point about like whether the series should go more like supernatural or like more grounded, like overdress and well dress was more like grounded, and then the divine Sarah was more supernatural. I think I would like something more in the middle, just to make it stand out from like overdress and divines. Make it a little bit different, like not too supernatural like divines, not too grounded like overdress. Now I'm gonna move on to mechanics, which in divines we got the energy mechanic, which is like a very popular mechanic in like other card games, like call it what you want, like mana or whatever, where you gain energy like every turn. I feel like Bushiroad is like looking at other popular mechanics, and they're like, well, if that mechanic works, might as well bring it to Vanguard. Now, what do I think they'll bring to the next era of Vanguard? I think I think they'll bring evolutions, and maybe that's just me wanting like evolution cards and stuff, but I feel like that's like the next popular mechanic they can like implement. I felt like the overdress mechanic was like their evolution mechanic, but like it didn't really feel like it. I was also like sad that like Dragon Empire was like the only nation that got the overdress mechanic. I thought every nation was gonna get like some sort of overdressed like archetype, and like I was really disappointed. I feel like they should bring like evolutions and stuff, and like have like every clan be able to have some sort of like evolution cards and stuff. Like it'll be like a brand new toolbox. Like in G era we got like the strides for, and those were like our toolboxes and stuff. I think we should get evolutions to be like the D arrows strides. That'll be like our toolboxes. The evolution cards can be like in the right deck. Like honestly, just put like whatever they need in like the right deck. Like the right deck should be like our like toolbox decks, like, or like do whatever we want mechanic type of deck. So yeah. Next up, for what I would want them to improve are triggers and shielding. I'm gonna be talking about triggers first and then the shielding part. This card game has been around for 15 years, and we've only gotten two new triggers: the front trigger and the over trigger. And triggers are like the main mechanic that makes like Vanguard interesting, and we haven't gotten like very much new triggers. Like the binds could have been like an opportunity to bring like a new trigger. Like they brought in energy, they could have made like an energy trigger. Or going back to my evolution idea, we could have like an evolution trigger which you refresh like an evolution pointer or something, or you evolve like one of your units automatically without like activating a skill or something. But yeah, another idea I have is like a health trigger, which is like different from like a health trigger. Like, oh, a health trigger adds like one more health. Like instead of like 6 damage, it'll get increased to like 7 damage and stuff. How do you banish that? Moving on to my second point, shielding. The health triggers are like too powerful. Make the shield cost of like the regular shield triggers like way high, or make the health triggers shield like really low. Like this is another part of like Vanguard's unique combat system where you can like shield with like your own cards, and like they don't really do anything with it. Like I used to remember when people would try out Vanguard, like when it first started, they were like, what, you can shield, you can use cards in your hand to shield, or like the cards you place on your battlefield, they have shields, what? And like now no one really talks about it. Like they haven't really done anything interesting with like the second most like unique part of Vanguard. I think like a really cool idea for like shielding would be like a critical shield. Like, oh, this card, it has -1 critical, I'm gonna use it, and like your opponent is attacking you with like a card that has like 2 critical. You use a card with like a -1 critical to guard, and you'll only take like one damage because of that. Like it's over. I think it's probably overpowered, but like again, probably limited to like maybe the heal triggers or something, where you can only have like 4 of in the deck. Or another thing that's interesting is like a ×2 shield, where it's like, oh, you place like a 1,500 card shield or whatever, and then you place the ×2 card, and it's like, oh, now it's a 3,000 or whatever card. Oh, you use your you do your over trigger. You're gonna use it for defense. Well, you're also gonna use like the ×2 to make it even like more powerful or something, or maybe even drop like 2 ×2 cards to make it like a times four, and like I think that would be like really interesting. Like they really have not been like doing anything with the shielding system. I feel like they should do like way more interesting things. They've had like 15 years to like do do something about it, to experiment and stuff, and they just have not. Another thing is, I would naturally give like common cards like more healed, because like honestly, why not give rare cards more healed? Like I don't know, a common gray 2 will have like Glory 1000 healed instead of like a triple rare healed, and maybe it'll get played, maybe not, but maybe it'll feel like oh, these common cards, they don't feel as useless after all, even though they'll probably still be pretty useless. But who knows? I think it's like a really interesting idea. Will we see this in like the next series? I doubt they'll do anything interesting like that, honestly. I feel like at some point they will make a new trigger, but it probably won't be that interesting or something. It'll be like a power trigger or something that's like, oh, give like a unit like this amount of power or something. It's gonna be like a front trigger, but for like only like one unit, I'm predicting. And yeah, I do see more triggers coming, but like probably not in an interesting way. Will we see more like shield mechanics and stuff like how I said? I feel like they won't. Like I feel like they're not like they're not gonna take that risk and like do anything with like the shield mechanic. I feel like we honestly might, the Vanguard might end and we'll probably like never see like anything be done with like the shield mechanic. That's what I feel. Okay, about card product. So in Divines, we got rid of the SPs. We got the silver rares instead, and we also have like the sec cards, which they're not new, but we got like a new type of sec cards. Like before, we had sec cards with like with the characters' faces. Now we have like sec cards with like Japanese letters, or like regular letters and stuff, like splash effects and stuff. Do I see a new type of rarity? I don't think we're gonna get like any new type of like rarity card, and I don't really feel like we need it. Silver rares are basically SPs, and honestly, I like how silver rares look more. In the middle of overdress or somewhere around there, we got framer cards, and honestly, the framer cards really grew on me. I really like the framer cards. I hope they don't get rid of them. Like like a lot of the appeal of like Vanguard is like it doesn't have like that much borders, or like we have like the heel border and like the bottom border, but it's basically mostly borderless. And I thought the frames were gonna like ruin the cards, but honestly, like a lot of them are really pretty. There are some cards like it does not fit like the card on the frame or whatever. But I hope they add more. I know like the Dragon Empire frames, they're not very good, but I really like the lyrical frames. Oh, also like the Stoica frames are kind of like 50-50. Some cards it looks good, some cards it doesn't. It's usually like the like the darker Stoica cards, where it's like, oh, it has this nature border, even though the Stoica card is like this horrible eldritch monster, and it doesn't fit and stuff. But yeah, I do want like more frame rare variety. Also DSRs and set cards, if I had my choice, I would not have set cards. I would make it so we would have like seven like different DSRs, because like I just like art. Like it kind of amazes me how much how much people like the set cards, even though they're just like the normal cards, but like with some splash of text and stuff. Like sometimes it doesn't even match. Like I know like a lot of the Divines ones, it just looks like it could be any uh uh I forgot the name of the nation, but it's one of those. But they have gotten better. But I would really prefer if it was like seven dress secret rares instead of set cards. But I don't really think that's gonna change. Like set cards are like really popular. But yeah, that's gonna be it. Those are like my wants, my predictions, my hopes of what will happen in like Vanguard 2027.